There we go. Okay. We're all set. Excellent. Someone is here. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? What are you up to? Hello, Valerie. Hello, Liz. Welcome. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining me. All right. I'm all set up on my end. Picture looks good, hopefully. Hi, Ashley. How are you guys? How is everyone doing? I didn't grab a straw. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I've got my daily sugar intake. You could feel alive coming up today. Well, you must be on the same wavelength as me. Building a chicken coop. Oh wow, that's a big job. I hope you have help. I'm good. I'm feeling very guilty about the lack of content that I've put up this year. And I filmed a couple of videos this morning, and then I was like, all right, well, let's do a live because that's really easy. That's literally just sitting down and chatting with you guys. And at least that way I've got another video done for, you know, for this month. Hi Caitlin, how are you? I've just realized, hi Nis, I've just realized that I'm not seeing the live chat on, oh God, what's happening? Okay, I know what's happening. I got a new like extension for Google Chrome that removes shorts from the YouTube feed because I hate seeing them. They irritate me. Like I don't like to use YouTube for shorts basically. And because you can't make them go away, I decided that I would make them go away with an external add-on, and it's great, it works, but I know that it can also block chat from live, and it does a whole bunch of stuff. It's really good, very effective, very powerful, but yeah, I need to, how do I edit the things? How do I do that? Otherwise I have to I have to do chat on here and it's gonna be really difficult. Caitlin should be working on her assignment or having lunch, but can't be bothered. Listen, oh man, I've been struggling so much with the inability to do anything lately. I have like no motivation for anything. And it's really frustrating. So I get it. I get that feeling. How do I edit my extensions? Hello? Okay, details, permissions, site access. Yeah. Settings, toolbar, pin to toolbar. No, I don't care. How do I... remove extension? No, I don't want to remove it. How about I just turn it off? There we go. That's what I'll do for now, because it otherwise is fantastic and I love it. And do I have my chat back? Internet just takes 6 weeks to friggin' load. Yes, I do. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Yay. Okay. All right, while we wait for everyone, let's talk Tati. Oh, anyone else getting big pushy salesman vibes? So this is from Kate. I'm just going to call you Kate. Is that all right? If it's not okay, just tell me in the chat. Look, I think Tati has always been the way that you see her now on YouTube. I feel like she's always been like that. Like I've watched her for a long time. I go back to the days of when she used to go to, like, I guess you call them drugstores in America, and she would like shop the sales and stuff like that. I feel like she's always had a degree of find a good deal. K-A. K-A? Car? Oh, God. I feel like, how many times have we done this? Okay, anyway, back to Tati. I feel like she's always been like kind of on the bandwagon of trying to like share a deal with people or find a good deal or whatever. And I don't think she's really changed that much. I have seen, I know she's got this thing called the Tati list, and I've seen some people not being really like interested, or yeah, just they have feelings about it. There's multiple feelings, and I don't think any of them are necessarily wrong. But like I don't really judge her for like, you know, doing what she's doing. It's kind of hard to be judgy of people when I work in the same industry. And while I don't do the same things that she does, I wouldn't, because it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't really care what she's doing. Do you know what I mean? Like that's her life and her role, I suppose. And also I'm going to say this. Whenever I feel like Tati is not on the same wavelength as me, like she got a bit woo a while back, and I don't have a problem with woo. Some of you will know that I am also woo in my own special way. In fact, I love woo, but she got a bit too woo for me in ways that I didn't really identify with. And you know what I did? I just stopped watching her for a while, and then I come back when I felt like I was ready to see what she had going on again. And I'm not really watching her at the moment, mostly because I have some pretty serious issues at the moment with not her, but like social media influencers or anyone on social media at the moment who in my eyes looks quite perfect and polished and all that jazz. I'm finding it really frustrating at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know. It just makes me feel kind of ick about the world. Probably because I look at it and I'm like, all of that cost you so much money, and I know that like so many people are struggling with finances at the moment. So I have my own problems with that. So that's why I'm not paying attention to Tati at the moment. But otherwise I don't know. I don't have an issue with her, but maybe she is more shilly than I'm realizing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any opinions on it? Now, I know here we go. Hey rhymes with K, rhymes with A. Canadian A. So K, A. Oh, are we calling you A? Oh, God. So I feel like this is a conversation that would be so much easier to have in person, you know? Okay, so we have some people agreeing that shorts kind of suck. Yeah, look, don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with shorts. I watch them on Instagram and I watch TikTok, okay? But I go to those platforms specifically because I'm looking for that. When I come to YouTube, I'm looking for something that I can put on and have on while I'm doing my makeup or doing my nails or cooking dinner or folding laundry. Like, and I don't want to watch TV. Like, that's how YouTube has a place in my heart. That shit is not suitable for, like, you can't scroll while you're doing stuff like that. So yeah, I get rid of get rid of shorts on YouTube. I hate it. But also in that, like in saying that, I do appreciate that they that combo got heavy. It did. I do appreciate that they pay creators for shorts, because in Australia, TikTok don't pay creators. So there you go. Ashley, I just got out of work today at 8 p.m. So I only have the energy to have a Coke for dinner. That is fair enough. Fair enough. I had pancakes last night, banana and caramel pancakes. And I'm going to have it again today at some stage, because I've still got some of the mix in my fridge. And I know that's really bad, but I don't care. Okay. Ashley mentioned about the Tati thing. I went to her website once and been spammed with emails ever since. Right. Yeah, I think, look, I don't like to sign my email address up to anything these days. When I saw that she was bringing out the Tati list, I was tempted to sign up. I'm not gonna lie, because I thought, ooh, maybe she's gonna like release makeup. And also I'm in the mindset at the moment where I'm kind of enjoying trying new things. Like I bought the Milk foaming primer. I bought a couple of new concealers lately. Like I'm ready to buy new things, try it, review it, do that sort of stuff. So when I saw she was bringing out the Tidy list, I was like, oh, this could be fun. And then I didn't sign up because I was like, oh, look, who cares? It will come to my attention quickly anyway, because everyone, like people message me about all sorts of things and I love it. It's fantastic. Like if I'm not paying attention, they keep me in the loop with the really important stuff. And then I saw what the Tati list actually was and I was like, well, this doesn't apply to me anyway. So I'm glad I didn't sign up. But one of the things that I have learned as an adult is if you can get away with not giving people your personal email address or phone number, do it. Like don't give that shit to anyone, because eventually someone will sell your information and you will get spammed. The amount of spam phone calls that I get on my phone is extraordinary. If I had $1 for every like random fucking telemarketing bullshit that called me, I'd be retired. I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be sipping cocktails on an island with like white sand and clear beaches. But it's so bad. I don't even answer. Like if someone rings my phone and I don't have the phone number saved in my phone, I don't answer it. I let it go to voicemail, because if it's important, they will leave a message, and if it's not, they won't. And then I know it was probably telemarketers, and I hate them. Okay. Deb said, I'm over social media and seeing filters and Photoshop to the point where we forget what people look like in real life. Yeah, I think my issue with social media at the moment, like I get that people use filters and stuff. Hello, Ron. Welcome. I get that people use filters, and look, I don't care if people use filters, to be honest. I know what a filter looks like, and I just like scroll on. I'm just like, whatever. I know this isn't real. I know it's edited to the shithouse. It's like, I don't care. But I also feel that filters can be important. Like some people do have, genuine issues with their skin or things like that may be quite embarrassing for them. They might have like, trauma from being bullied as a kid about it or whatever. Like it might be acne or scarring or something. So I don't really blame people for using filters. And it doesn't bother me. My issue with social media at the moment is the amount of content that is pushed that's like, okay, example, easiest way to mention it. I was looking for inspiration for like pantry and under sink storage on TikTok, right? And once you search something on TikTok, that's it. That's all that's served to you for like the next week until you search for something else. And I kept getting like videos of people who were promoting stuff to sell on like Amazon or whatever, or they were showing these like ridiculously like overcomplicated organization, like, you know, little tubs for every single thing that are labeled. And I'm like, you've got like, in Australian dollars, probably $1,000 worth of organization in that pantry. And it just, I don't know, it's just really starting to piss me off. I just don't think it's realistic for the average person. It's not realistic for me. And it makes me think of like Stepford households where everything's perfect and immaculate, and, you know, it's not real. It's not real. If there's anything that I don't like about like the falseness of filters, it's leading into that, where it's just like everything you're showing is not real. And it makes me feel bad about myself as well, because I'm like, I know I can never maintain that. Like, you spend a full time you would spend keeping your house in immaculate order like that. And I understand that these influencers that are creating this content, it's their job, so that's what they do. Like, they stage these things to look perfect. But it makes me feel a certain type of way about it. So I'm just like, fucking no, it's evil. It's not evil. It's just not for me right now. Okay. Ashley said, I like YouTube specifically because I don't have cable. Yeah, that's fair. I like YouTube because I just feel like there's a more human element to it. And that might simply be because I create YouTube content. So, you know, every time I watch a video, I imagine the people behind it. I do prefer these types of videos where I can actually see the creator. I'm not a huge fan of faceless channels. But yeah, I feel like it's a bit more human. I feel like it grounds me a little bit, which I like. So, and also there's not enough like real life content, like reality TV or documentaries and stuff like that on like Netflix and stuff. So YouTube is my jam, and I do love it here. Oh, Ashley said, this is going back to the Tati thing. Ashley said, I didn't even add my email. I think her site catches every email who visited the site. I don't think that's legal. I don't know if that's what's happening, but there we go. Hello, Eden. How are you? Welcome. Sorry, it took me a while to catch up to that. Caitlin said, I think social media is too prominent in our society, but I also use it a lot. And I'm annoyed by Instagram limiting how many accounts we can follow. Wait, what? Does it? Does Instagram really limit the amount of accounts you can follow? I didn't know that, but I follow like, I don't know, not many people, not many accounts. What are you doing? You're cleaning your footsies. Hello? Do you want to say hello? Come on. Come on. Hello. Good girl. We went and got, we went and got Freya's vaccinations on Friday. Had a little adventure. No. Went to the vet, then went to the pet shop and bought us some yummy fish snackers. She's looking at me like, yes, ma'am. Yeah, so there we go. Freya went to the vet. She's doing very good. She was clingy for like the day after. She was like, yeah. I'm getting messages. Let's continue on. The messages can wait. And Ashley, okay, this is talking again about social media. My best friend's mum has a house like those videos. She's always cleaning. Look, if I didn't have to work and money was no object, I'd probably have a house like that as well. Because I'd get a cleaner and then I'd just, you know, buy a second house that I could actually live in and keep that one like perfect and immaculate. And I do love a tidy and organized house, but yeah, I just don't think it's realistic, and that frustrates me. So 7,500 accounts. You're over the limit. You can't. Caitlin. Okay, so Caitlin is over the 7,500 account follow, and is sad because they can't follow any more dog accounts. Oh my god, Caitlin, that is insane. How do you even like keep up to date with that? Or do you just go on there when you feel like it and just get your fill of all the people that you love? I think that's the only way you could do it, right? And they brought in the limits to attempt to limit spam. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, 7,500. I can't believe you're over the limit. Caitlin. That's insane. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Your deep freezes are over. Ours is just about to begin, which is not great. To be fair, it's the end of April and it's in like the last 3 days that I've started wearing long sleeve things. And that's only in the morning and the evenings because the days are beautiful. So yeah, autumn has hit Perth. I know it's already hit other parts of Australia, but yeah. I'm not dreading this winter as bad because we have booked to have some more splits installed. So I'm having one installed in this room and we're having one installed in that room over there, which is the office. They're the most commonly used rooms in the house, like during the day. So we will have heating for those rooms if they are freezing, and we will have cooling come summer, which is great. Ashley said, since the last live, you got a new kitten. Went to the vet to get her fixed. $800 poorer now. Why did that cost you $800? That's insane. How much did it cost me to get Freya done? I can't remember, but I know. Are you in Australia, Ashley? I'm not sure. I know that there are a lot of vets who add a courtesy discount for having your pets like neutered or spayed. And it basically brings, it's basically that they do the labor for free. You're in America, okay. So from what I understand, in Australia, most vets, not all of them, they will do the surgery, like the labor of the surgery, for free. So they charge you for, you know, if the animal needs to be on antibiotics, putting them under, you know, the cleaning surgical tools and all that jazz. So anything related to their actually having the physical surgery done, they charge for that, but they don't charge for their time to do the surgery, to encourage people to get it done and also make it affordable. So I'm pretty sure in Australia for Freya, I think it was like maybe $250 or $300. I don't know. Has anyone had a pet spayed or neutered in Australia recently? 400 last year in Oregon. Oh wow, okay, there you go. Hello Trina, welcome. How are you? Jennifer says, I have several Instagram accounts for different interests, one for plants, animals, and one for art. I do that too. I've got one for plants, and I've got like my Hailey O one, which is, it's all beauty. Like I cannot escape the algorithm of that account. So whenever I want to look at something else, like I have to actively search for it, and then I usually just go to TikTok anyway. Or if I want plants, I go to my plant Instagram. So yeah, the Instagram algorithm is strong. You can't get away from it unless, actually, here's something my Instagram algorithm loves to pick up. Whenever there is, my phone is gonna, don't listen to me phone, don't listen Instagram. Babies, whenever babies are mentioned, then I get all the baby content in my reels. Otherwise it's just all beauty stuff. And it's not even when we're talking about me having babies. It's like when we're talking about Chris's sister's little baby. Like, it's annoying. Anyway, that's fine. It is what it is. But the Instagram algorithm is strong, and it's listening to me. Teresa said, I keep forgetting that your summers are our deep freezers. I don't care what time of year it is. It won't stop me from visiting Australia. Look, even our winters would, like, it be nothing compared to what you've got going on. There you go. It would be quite comfortable. Trina, oh, you got your rabbits spayed for $190 each. That's good because they breed like rabbits, don't they? Okay, so Ashley said the $800 had to pay for pre-surgery blood work, fair, anesthesia, surgery itself, and post-op medicines. Yeah. It's very expensive. Very, very expensive. And I, like, you mentioned that they gave you a receipt with like all of the things printed on it, and it's like a full page. Same when like animals get spayed or neutered here. But yeah, I do know that there's usually a courtesy discount from the vet. At least they did with where I took Freya to get done, and I took Odin there as well, and they both had that courtesy discount. And people are suggesting looking for a new vet. Sometimes you just don't realize, like, you know, the vet that I took Freya to, I knew that they were not expensive, but they weren't as cheap as it could have been. I took her there for convenience because it was so close, which was super convenient for me. But also, like, she knew them from a puppy, and I was just like, she knows them. It's just better to take her there. She's developing a relationship with them. They know her. She loves them and their treats. So, yeah. How is my garden going? Did it survive the summer? So, it's doing its winter die off at the moment. In March and also April, my plan was to plant seeds, start growing from seed. I want to do, like, you know, carrots, that's a winter one, I don't know what else, onions. I had a whole bunch pulled out, basically. A friend gave me a whole bunch of seeds and I was going to try it this year. Anyway, I got sick, and I got sick, and then I was on a medication that made me sick, and then I was just like overwhelmed with life, and, you know, anyway, it's gotten away from me. So the garden is still just slowly dying off. My tomato bushes are, I don't even know how, but they are still giving me cherry tomatoes. I only managed to grow one cucumber, but that's because all of the plants that I had were just putting out male flowers. So I couldn't even pollinate them. The one cucumber I got was delicious. My blueberry, I don't know what's wrong with my blueberry. It has just died off. I cut it right back to a stump. I don't know if it's dying or what. I had an absolutely horrific mealybug infestation. The worst I've ever seen. So bad. So that decimated my Cape gooseberry, which I don't think has given up on life. I think is just sad. The only thing that really survived was also, stop looking at my ugly nails, I know. The only thing that really survived was my watermelons. Oh, to be fair, everything survived. It just didn't produce very well. My watermelons are not so good to start with, but late season watermelons, I've got one still on the vine now. I'm just waiting to see if I can get it to ripen up before I cut it off, and then I'm going to rip them all out. But I still want to grow some winter veg. So I'm thinking what I might do is just go and buy myself some little seedling starters and do it that way, rather than trying to do it from seed and getting off to a slow start. So that's where I'm going with the garden at the moment. It's good. It's not great, I think, because I was so sick and wasn't really maintaining it. I just, yeah, it needed care and attention. Oh, that's right, I've got a little capsicum as well, and it's just started putting out fruit now. They're small and a little bit like meh, and I don't think they're meant to be fruiting at this time of year. I think it's just sort of trying to do something, but yeah, I don't know. Ladybugs, Ashley suggested getting ladybugs. Yes, I want to get some. The problem is, in Australia, you can buy like 25 adult ladybugs for like 30 bucks, and that's not enough ladybugs, because I did some research on this. You can also buy like the larvae where you get more of them, but it's still very expensive. And I was doing some research about it because I was like, I tried chemicals to get rid of the mealybugs. They came back. I'm pretty sure that, and I don't know if this is possible, but it's my theory. My theory is that there was mealybug larvae in the soil that I had purchased, and like the topsoil. If anyone knows if that's possible or not, let me know. Anyway, because every time I treat them, I would get rid of all of them. Like, I went over that plant where they were, it was on my Cape gooseberry. I cut it back, get the larvae because the adults just fly away. Yeah, ladybugs, I'll get back to that. Anyway, I cut it back. I treated it everywhere, every single stem. I sprayed it. I sprayed the front and back of every single leaf. Oh man, I spent so much time. And they come back in a couple of weeks, and I'm pretty sure it was in the soil. So you know what I did? Took that same chemical and I just dumped it in the soil, and you know what happened? Plant nearly died, but also so did the mealybugs. So yeah, contaminated soil is very possible. Yeah. So anyway, while I was going through this drama with the mealybugs that were just everywhere, I did some research on ladybugs, because that's ideally what I wanted. I know they eat a lot of pests. And someone was saying, yes, ladybugs are fantastic. The problem is they will nick off. They'll leave. They will have a little nibble and then they'll piss off. They get a fright and off they go. And basically they said, if you are going to effectively treat any sort of pest with ladybugs, you have to buy enough to basically like populate your whole neighborhood, because they just move on. Now, I know there are ladybugs around here because I found them on the passion fruit, which is great. I think what I need to do is plant flowers that like make the good bugs come. That's what I need to do. And then I've got flowers. My robot vacuum is coming. Can you hear it? All right, Teresa's going to pick up her daughter. She'll be right back. And Trina said you can combat it by pouring boiling water over the soil before putting it in the garden. I might do that. What I've started doing is when I get the bag, I put it in the sun and I leave it there for like a week or two. I don't know if that's really effective, but anyway. Look, it's all a learning curve. But yeah, Perth has a serious mealybug problem. I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, so many mealybugs. Oh, praying mantises are less likely to leave you. I know that that is true for a fact because there was one in my garden for about 2 weeks, and I would go outside and he'd be like sitting on my chair or hanging out on like the fence or just on a plant somewhere, and I'd be doing something in the garden like watering or pruning or tidying up, and he would scare the crap out of me because he'd just like he'd move all of a sudden. He'd like put his legs up or something, like I get too close, and obviously they're camouflaged so I didn't, couldn't see him, but he was there for ages and I loved him. Cabbage moths, they are everywhere at the moment. What are they? The little white ones? Hate them. They're irritating, so irritating. Oh my gosh, hang on, I need to text my boyfriend. Squash bugs are your nemesis. What's a squash bug? I don't think I've seen squash bug. I'm googling it. Ugh. Why do they look like they have a hard shell? Oh, they attack squash and pumpkins. Oh, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Okay, let's... Oh, I sent that in caps. I didn't mean to, but I think it's appropriate. White moths and little green caterpillars. Yeah, that's a cabbage moth. We have, yeah, they're everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere. Every time I see a caterpillar, I pick it up and I throw it over the fence into the laneway. What are the caterpillars that are about the same length and width as the little green like cabbage moth caterpillars, but they are dark, like they're almost black, and then they have some lighter white spots on them? I want to know what they're from, because like there's some insects that may be considered pests because they will like damage the fruit or vegetable that's growing, but also I might be willing to like army worms, shongalolo. What is it? Oh god. Yeah, I might be willing to let them have a little munch. Hang on, I have to look up what is an army worm. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Although the one I saw looked a bit darker, but can you stop being so loud? My God, you're obnoxious. You are not coming in here and making all of that noise. My God, absolutely not. That's a robot vacuum. I love it because it vacuums for me, but my God, that is so noisy. Army worm, army worms. Okay, well, yeah, I'll keep throwing them over the fence as well, I suppose. Shongalolo. Okay, I'm gonna Google this. Shongalolo. Is that right? Did I? Oh, okay. Yep, that's not it. That's no. That was not it. That's definitely not it. Okay. That's not it. That, I think that, isn't that like a millipede? Centipede? Oh, okay. I feel like I need to have a shower. Oh, they'll eat a whole seedling in a single night. Yeah, yeah. I don't like them. Yeah, they have. I've lost some seedlings to stuff eating them. Oh gosh. Anyway, okay. Any more bug suggestions? I'm not gonna Google it. Fool me once, shame on me. Is that how it goes? There were actually some topics that I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'm gonna find them. Where is my list? All right, Mecca and Elemis. So I filmed an empties today, and there was a product in my empties that reminded me of this topic. Also, the Shongololos are originally from Africa, and there's lots of them. I don't like them, and I would probably avoid going to Africa for that. Not really. I like Africa. I kind of want to go there. Anyway, Elemis at Mecca. So recently it was announced that Elemis were like, they had a post on Instagram where they were like, we'll be back or something like that. And shortly after that, there was an announcement that they're stocked at Mecca exclusively in Australia now. And they had, like, as a welcome deal, if you purchase something from LMS, you would get, like, I don't know, maybe one of their cleansers and another product, like, I mean, a gift with purchase, which LMS do really well. As some of you will know, I made an order during Singles Day last year, and not only did they have like a percentage off your purchase, which was great, they also had stacking gift with purchases. So if you purchased X, you would get Y. If you purchased Z, you would get A, and they would stack. So I went mad. I bought a few things. I bought a holiday pack and 2 cleansers, I believe. And is that all I bought? I think so. And I got an absolute boatload of samples. And I loved it. It was great. I was like, okay, well, next Singles Day rolls around, I might buy some more stuff. Or the next time they have sales. Anyway, that's gone. Gone skis. So no more LMS discounts because Mecca don't do discounts. No more LMS gift with purchases. I did do some research about where else I can buy LMS, if I can even buy LMS, and I can. You or any Aussies can purchase LMS from Cult Beauty, and it is cheaper. It is cheaper to purchase LMS from Cult Beauty. Hang on, I'm just gonna look at the prices. So I was looking specifically at the Marine Collagen Cream because I love that stuff. So at Mecca, right, would you say Mecca is like the Ulta of Australia? I don't really know. I've never been to an Ulta, so I don't know. And from what I understand, Ulta, until recently, has been a little bit more of the not discount, but maybe not stocking as many luxury brands. But I think recently they've gotten into that. Whereas Mecca has always been like, they stock the most absurdly expensive things, like $1,000 candles and stuff like that. And it's only in like more recent-ish years that they've got cheaper brands in. Like, yeah, it's much like a Sephora. It is very much like a Sephora. So the LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream, 50 mils at Mecca, is $240 Australian. And at Cult Beauty, it's $188.10 when it's converted to Australian dollars. So there's that. So yeah, look, Cult Beauty has been getting my business for a few years now. And also, what's the other one? I can never remember. There's another one that I really like. The Cult Beauty is like a favorite. Yeah, I'm really disappointed because I love LMS and I feel like I've only just discovered them. So anyway, does anyone have thoughts about that? Because I'm fucking heartbroken. Julianne said, I've only used LMS through advent calendars and have never been induced to buy otherwise. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, I wanted to try, like, I tried a few products from LMS. They've all been minis, like samples, right? And what I've tried from them, I've enjoyed. Now, those things I tried years ago. We're going back like 5+ years potentially. And as I've gotten older, and especially since moving here with different climate, not very good water, it's hard water, I've noticed big changes in my skin. So I'm looking for more active skincare, basically. And LMS has been one that's been on my mind. So I took the leap of faith, I suppose, and bought some stuff during the Singles Day because I knew that I could get samples of a lot of their skincare. So I bought things that I knew were safe. I went for 2 cleansers because I had no cleansers, and I bought a holiday pack which had a face oil and something else in it. I think the marine collagen cream. And then I got an absolute boatload of samples. So, and just fell in love with it and feel like it's much more effective for me now than it ever had been in the past. Yes, hard water does affect your hair. I should know because mine is thinning horribly. It is horrible. Horrible. Ashley said, it always seems that when I fall in love with a brand or product, it leaves or gets discontinued, or Mecca snaps them up. Yeah, Caitlin said, I've never tried LMS, but I think being newly exclusive to Mecca is a bad business move. I agree. Hang on, I'm just responding to the boyfriend again. I think he... Okay. Yeah, I just don't like that they're so anti-competitive. It's just, yeah, irritates me. Did people see that JD Glow is actually closing down now? So Kat and I talked about this in what was it? It was a video talking about brands that have like gone bankrupt or filed for bankruptcy or closed down or whatever. And we were talking about how JD Glow they were changing their name because of a prop something violation. I don't know, it's to do with not Canadian, California law. I'm not familiar with it. I can't remember which one it was. Anyway, they changed their name, and just like in the last couple of days, they've announced on Instagram that they're like closing down completely. I couldn't believe it. What is going on? They said it was due to a lack of sales, which was interesting. But I can't find any more. I don't think it's that. I think there's something else going on. Are there specific actives you are interested in? Retinol is a big one for me. Otherwise, I'm not really sure. And that's the thing. Like, I'm kind of in my experimenting phase because I don't know what I know my skin likes hyaluronic acid. I know it likes copper peptides. I know it responds well to retinol, but otherwise, like, I'm still in the learning phase. Ashley said this is about JD Glow. They're in a world of trouble here in the USA. I don't understand why though. Like, I don't get it. There's obviously stuff that I don't know, like, going on behind the scenes, but based on the information that is sort of readily available to those who want to look for it, they were sued by they had received a legal notification from a law firm that basically goes after companies that violate this thing in California. I can't remember. It's like Prop 71 or something like that. And the ladies didn't fight it in court because they said they couldn't afford a lawyer, which fair enough. But to then like close down their brand completely, I don't know. Ashley said the fines, fees, and legal issues killed them. Not only that, I think they have destroyed the remaining product that violates the law. Right? Yeah. I don't know. Look, here's the thing. Okay, if you're running a business. Okay, even me running my business where I create YouTube content, it costs me money, right? Like, it's not free for me to do. There's a lot of expenses linked to it. So if I was sued for my like, it would ruin me, you know. So I understand that that's probably an issue for them, but I don't know. Unless they are being fined, like genuinely, and they have to pay the fine. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have more questions than I have answers on this JD Glow thing. And I think it's fascinating. But yeah. Okay, so Hugh said, but you do research before launching your product about the laws, surely. So here's the thing, right? Because they're a company who have, I think it's less than 5 employees or whatever, like there's just the 2 ladies that run JD Glow as far as I'm aware. And correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows. They don't have to declare the things that the Prop 71 or whatever it was, I feel like that's not the number, but they don't have to declare the ingredients on their products. Now, this law firm came along, and this is what the law firm does, by the way. They do this to hundreds, probably thousands of companies. They start legal proceedings to try and get money out of them, basically. They're hoping that the businesses won't show up to court. They'll be fined. They have to pay the fines, blah, blah, blah. It's really scummy. Like, it's really, really scummy behavior. Yeah, here we go. So Joanne said, from what I recall, they thought they fell under the small business model and thus weren't subject to the law, and the sleazy legal firm targeted them. Yes, exactly. But then there was a statement made where they said that, like, if they had just got a lawyer and gone to court, it would have been thrown out because the law doesn't apply to them anyway. They're not, like, they're exempt from it. But they said they couldn't afford the lawyer. So I'm wondering if they did get fined anyway. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, you can't run away from court. I don't know. I don't get it. At least you can't run away from court in Australia, at least. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know enough about it. I was hoping you guys might know more if you're watching this later and you do know more, please leave me a comment and let me know. Fill me in on what's happening, because I'm sad to see JD Glow go. They make some beautiful, I've still got like their eyeliners. I'm pretty sure I've still got some of their eyeshadows even. Like, I like them. I just think it's sad. And I don't understand what's happening. And the problem solver in me is like, we can fix this. Anyway, there's that. Who has watched Baby Reindeer? All right, come on, guys. Who's watched it? Who's watched it? I want to, even if you are just watching this and you don't usually comment, just do it once for me. Just once. Tell me, have you watched Baby Reindeer? We're not giving out any spoilers, but we are encouraging people to go watch it. Nobody's watched Baby Reindeer here. Are you kidding? Listen, if you have Netflix, I need you to turn this crap off and go and watch Baby Reindeer. Okay, Jen Love did a segment on JD Glow situation a couple of weeks ago. Okay. Oh, and Ashley said if they did have the FDA get involved, the monetary damage would be worse. Yeah, I think so. But would the FDA have gotten involved? I don't know. Okay, Ron G said not yet, but sounds like a wild ride. It is indeed a wild ride. Caitlin said, I haven't. I've already got too much on my to watch list and still only really watch YouTube. Fair enough. So I saw Baby Reindeer suggested to me on Netflix, and I ignored it for a while. And then I heard some whispers about Baby Reindeer being quite an impactful watch, let's just call it that. So I watched it, and from the first episode, like the first few minutes of the first episode, I was hooked. I was like, oh, this is going to be great. And I feel like the first episode, it was almost funny. I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, the topic's a bit heavy, but it's a fun watch. And that just changed so drastically, so quickly. And it just, like, it actually makes me feel a bit sick just thinking about it. If you want to watch something, by the way, this is based on a true story as well. If you want to watch something that is shot beautifully, no, it's not a horror. It's not a horror. You won't, no, it's not a horror. If you want something that's like shot beautifully, the acting is just exceptional, top-notch script as well, and quite like, it's gonna make you feel some things. It's gonna make you laugh, it's gonna make you cringe, could probably make you cry. Yeah, really good watch, but trigger warning for SA. If that's like an absolute no-go topic for you, then avoid it. But highly recommend, highly recommend Baby Reindeer. It was really good. Okay. Julie Ann is, I think, suggesting some actives. The Numbuzin 3 serum has a high percentage of the hero ingredients from both Estee Lauder Night Repair as well as SK2 for about a third of the price. It's my go-to now. That's pretty good. Okay. I recently purchased, so at the moment, I've been mostly focusing on hydration because that was my big struggle last year. And I'm a bit worried about it coming into winter now, but we'll see how we go. So mostly been focusing on hydration, trying to find a moisturizer that can be my forever moisturizer that doesn't cost like $50+ a bottle. But my under eyes, this is somewhere that I really want to focus on. So I went and purchased the Genifique eye serum, which I love, the Lancome one. I've had, like, this will be my 3rd bottle, and I just use it as needed, basically. Yeah, so that was my last big expensive skincare purchase. But these days I find that, like, I've still got a fair bit of skincare kicking around, and I find that my skin responds better to the more expensive stuff. And I don't like to say that because obviously I would prefer to not buy expensive skincare. But I also want my skincare to be effective. And I think it probably just comes down to like quality of the ingredients that are used, possibly. I don't know. Or maybe my skin is just a bitch. Who knows? Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce your name correctly. Feel free to correct me if it bothers you. Ryanda said, so I take it it's not a wildlife documentary on infant deer. Disappointing. No, it's not. It is not. No. Now I'm just thinking about like the way she says baby reindeer. Yes, no, it's not. It is, I mean, based on the blurb, without giving too much away, it's about a guy who is stalked by a girl. There you go. Okay. Ashley said, when I'm in a better mindset, I'll have it on my watch list. Fair enough. Oh, and Julianne suggested the Bakuchi oil eye cream from Haru Haru, I think. It's a retinol alternative, less than $25. My retinol is prescribed, so it's pretty affordable anyway, because of my past history with acne. So, you know, every cloud has a silver lining. The acne one was that now I can get a very, very effective retinol over the counter from, or prescribed from the GP. Oh my gosh. Okay, Caitlin. If I'm after hydration in the eye cream, my favorites are Biossance and Toucher, both expensive. Okay. I had a rant. Where is it? I had a rant when I was filming my entries today about friggin' Biossance. Where is that? This. Has anyone tried this? It's the squalane and copper peptide serum, rapid plumping serum. It was rubbish. It didn't plump anything, and it upset me a lot. So, with that being said, I need you to not go in that theatre room anymore. Did you guys see her like leap over? It's because we have boxes in the doorway trying to prevent her from going in the theatre room because she gets on the couch. You are cheeky. Come here right now. Lay down. You are so cheeky and in trouble. My God. Anyway, this wasn't a fan, and I was saying in my empties video that using that product didn't give me confidence. But like, here's where I wish I could buy minis of skincare to try out. Like, but then again, it would probably cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah, I wish I could buy a mini version just to try and see if I like it. Spoonful of Makeup said, I'm in the same boat where my skin is dry and the products that work best for me are unfortunately expensive. Yeah. I know. It's annoying. Biossance rosehip oil is good. But there's one that's just as good from Milani. Yeah, I feel like with, oh, careful, Frey. I feel like with rosehip oil, it's one of those things where you can get really effective blends from more affordable brands as well. And Ryanda said they tried a sample of this one, I believe, and it felt hydrating, but that was it. See, this didn't even hydrate me. This, and it's meant to, it says instant hydration with hyaluronic acid and paracress. Nah, did nothing for me. Just annoyed the shit out of me. I think the only like skincare product that has really helped with hydration, hang on, I've got an empty one here somewhere. This from Dear Claire's. Why is there black stuff on it? I don't want that on my hand. Thank you. Oh my God, I've got crap everywhere. I've got to clean up this room, guys. This from, yep, and there's black stuff all over me. Very good. From Dear Claire's. It's the Fundamental Watery Oil Drop. This is exceptional. So it's a watery oil texture, but it's not really. Deep hydration, glowy complexion, and it's vegan friendly. There we go. Love it. But it's expensive. It's like $50 a bottle. And I go through a bottle in like maybe 2.5 months. If I really stretch it out, maybe 2 months. So yeah, that's like morning and night. This is everyday kind of product for me. But I am keen to try some more. And I'm thinking what I might do is kind of got the itch to do like a Korean / J beauty haul. Like, I don't know, I want to try some serums and some moisturizers. I'm a little bit low on sheet masks, but not really. Yeah, I've just got room in my current stash where I could, you know, I could do a little bit of shopping, but I've kind of made the decision to buy a few expensive things first, get that out the way, and then, yeah, you know how it goes. So my expensive thing this month was that eye serum, because my poor eyes, I need Botox. That's what I need. Like, look at this shit. I need Botox. But I haven't gone and got it yet. To be honest, I'm kind of hoping that we can go to Bali with my friends in August, which we've been trying to plan for years, but it kept getting put off. We were trying to plan a holiday together since pre-COVID, and then COVID came, and yeah, haven't been able to do it. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to spend money because I want to have money for that, but also I have other like travel commitments coming up, and travel's expensive. So yeah, there's that. These are the things that go through my head when I'm like, I want to buy beauty products and treat myself, but also I want to go on a holiday, and you can't have both. I'm sure you all get it. All right, how long have I been here? 60 minutes. Okay. Do you guys have any other topics that you want me to chit-chat about? Do you want to get anything off your chest? Point anything out? Are there any releases you're excited about? Because otherwise, I might go cook up myself some banana pancakes. We've got radio silence. Does that mean we are done here, guys? I think it does. I think it does. I don't really have much more to share because I have been sick and not doing anything. Julianne did mention I really wanted a $400 advent calendar last year. Couldn't pull the trigger. Spent less money over 3 orders on K Skincare. Very happy now. Yeah, that's right. Oh, here come all of the comments. What am I drinking? This is Kirk's. It's a soft drink. or soda, or whatever, wherever you're from. It's pasito, which is passion fruit flavor. So you might be able to see just there, passion fruit flavor. Yum. It's quite good. I like it. Trina is cleaning their stove while they listen. I hate cleaning stoves. I hate cleaning ovens even more so, and microwaves too. I hate cleaning microwaves. But you guys are encouraging me to go and enjoy my pancakes. So I might just leave it there. It's been an hour, which I feel like is a good chunk of chat. I am going to try and do lives on a semi-regular basis. I know I always say that, and sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm not. I would say this year I've not been, but yeah, like I said, I was sick, and yeah. My least favorite job is floor cleaning. Why do you think I have a robot vacuum? And also my, like, I don't have a traditional mop. I have the Bissell, like, wet mop vacuum thing. So good. Like, just anything to make washing floors easier. Yes, please. Like, the next best thing for me would be to pay a cleaner to come in and do it, and just have it not be my problem at all. So yeah. You know what else I hate cleaning? Walls. That is so bad. When you get like a little smudge or like fingerprints or whatever on your wall, and then you go to clean that one spot, and you realize that when you've cleaned that one spot, the rest of the wall starts to look dirty, and suddenly you've got to do the whole thing. That is... Godfrey's closed down. They did too, Julianne. They did too. I actually got that robot vacuum from Godfrey's years ago, years and years and years ago. Yeah, oh my God, Trina, I want one of those robot vacuums that mops and vacuums at the same time as well. When this dies, I'm investing in one of them for sure. Walls are easy with a flat mop. Yeah, I've seen people do that. I haven't tried it myself, but it does look easier. Yeah, cleaning toilets sucks. I hate it. Jennifer said I have 2 5-month-old. Wait, is it 2 5-month-old puppies? And they're not 100% potty trained yet? That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. Yeah. They are, they're a lot of work when they're young. They're a lot of work when they're older too. Aren't ya? Yeah, what are you doing? Are you coming to scratch an itch? God, you're such a weirdo. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I can't believe we ended this chat on cleaning. Next time we'll have a discussion about our favorite household cleaning tools, shall we? We'll do that. I'll put it on the list for next time. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for joining me. I will catch you soon. I should have a video up for you sometime next week. Oh yeah, litter box. Oh man, cat litter boxes can be the worst. If you've got really good cat litter though, they like, I feel like it matters. I feel like cat litter matters. I remember with Odin, we used to test out a lot of different cat litters, and he had his favorites. Yeah. Typically his favorites were my favorites too. Oh guys, I have some bad news actually. Oh no, I don't. Oh, now that I've said it, I have to say it, but I was like, I don't want to leave the live chat on this. Little girl, our cat, had to be put down. She had, was it thyroid? Yeah, so she had a really bad thyroid issue, but also her liver and kidneys were failing, and we had her on medication for the thyroid, and she was coming good, but then she sort of went downhill again, and we took her to the vet, and they said, well, it looks like her thyroid was masking how bad her liver and kidneys were, so yeah, very sad. Very, very sad. Mum was sad. We're all sad. Horrible. We had that cat for a long, long time. So now Mum just has Burb. And Mum has said, like, no more pets for a while. She, because little girl was technically my cat, but I didn't bring her with me because I just knew she wouldn't travel well. I don't think they would have even allowed her to fly because of her age. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. And also she absolutely hated Freya with a burning passion. Like, she would kill Freya 1,000 stabby fiery deaths if she could. So I didn't think it would be very fair to put that on the cat to bring her to WA. So I left her with Mum. It just made more sense. But yeah, Mum said no more pets. She might like to do some traveling. I think she wants to have a bit of freedom, which is hard to do when you've got sick pets. But now we've just got Burb, and yeah, here's the, you know, the big noise in the house now. I shouldn't have mentioned that because now I've left the live chat on like a sad note. But yeah, she had a good long life, which was good. I think she was like, I think we worked out she was about 17 or 18 years old. I think I got her, God, I can't even remember. No, couldn't have been. I was just thinking, I think I got her when I was 22. Yeah, so that would make her 18. Anyway, yeah, so we lost her, but that's sad. Mum's buried her in the front garden near one of the rose bushes, which is nice. So, and I'm glad I got to see her in December. Jennifer said, I didn't think I would ever get another dog after my last passed. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Like, you're just kind of left with a little bit of a hole. And you always think, like, I think the thing about getting another pet after one dies is there's some guilt about, like, you know, a new pet replacing the old pet, but also I can't talk about this too much because I can feel like the bubbles of tears, and we're not doing that. Like, I think we feel guilty because we don't want to come across as we're replacing the pet that we lost, but also our pets probably wouldn't want us to be horrendously sad without, you know, a pet. So, you know, I'm all for, if you're ready for another fur baby after you lose one, like, you go ahead and you do it, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to have a cat, but I don't want the responsibility. And I know Mum doesn't want the responsibility at the moment either. Trina recently lost a rabbit that had lived almost 12 years. What? They usually live for 5 to 8. That's insane. That, oh my God. What sort of rabbit was that? That's crazy. And Jennifer said they never replace the last one. They just start a new journey of love. That's true. And you're going to make me cry. Oh no, don't do it. All right, that's it. We're leaving it there. No, we can't talk about the love that animals make us feel. Freya, you need to leave the room. No, not really. Yeah, they're pretty special, aren't they? Like, God, I just don't understand how we can love them so much. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But then, you know, I'll probably, we didn't end it on cleaning. No, we ended it on something worse. I'll probably have a baby one day, and then I'll be like, you know, how can we love them this much? It's very, I feel like it's a very like cliche thing to say as a pet parent. Okay, so the 12-year-old rabbit was purebred Dutch rabbit called Beatrix. I love that. I love that. That's such a good name for a rabbit. I love it. Oh, you got her for your daughter's birthday, and they grew up together, and she was devastated when she passed. Absolutely. That's like, yeah, it's so hard. You had one that lived until 13? What on earth? I don't even know. Rabbits aren't meant to live that long. Like, that is, no, it's too long. It's not too long. I shouldn't say that. I mean that in a jokey way, because they breed like so much. A mini Rex. Oh, I had a mini Rex rabbit too. My cat took it. I was very young. It was a long time ago. My dad even like, oh God bless him, crawled under the house chasing the cat to try and get it. But, you know, these things happen. That cat was a fucking terror, I'll tell you that much. And Jennifer said, I'll never have children, so my dogs and cats are my babies. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And I think, like, you know, I know how much I love my pets. Wait, just watch the trailer for Baby Reindeer. Yes, you have to watch Baby Reindeer. Hang on, I'll come back to that. I know how much I love my pets, and whenever I lose one, like, it just leaves a hole in my heart. Like, I still think about Odin. Here we go. And like, it just breaks my heart. Sometimes I'll be like, I can't bring myself to leave the Lost Cats of Melbourne Facebook group in hopes that someone will post that they found him. But I hate that group with a burning fucking passion. Some of the people that post in there and some of the things that they say, I'm like, just shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear from you. Anyway, so I could, like, I still burn a candle for that cat. And all of the pets that I've ever had that I've lost, like, I love them and it's making me emotional. But when you don't have a pet and you feel like you're ready to welcome one into your world, it doesn't stop you from loving the ones that you've had in the past any less. So it, like, I love to think about pets as this ongoing, like, stream of love that you have to give. Like, who said it? Was it Jennifer? They never replace the last one. They just start a new journey of love. Like, that's what pets are. And it's so pure and so beautiful because they love you back. I love it. And it's so, like, it's completely uncomplicated, you know, like, you can love friends and family and partners and stuff like that, and even like kids and whatever. But the love that you have, or the bond that you have with a pet, it's so, like, uncomplicated. Oh my God, I think I just got a dog hair in my eye while I was trying to wipe a tear away. Freya, I was just saying how uncomplicated how love is. Oh gosh, now I have a hair in my eye. Okay, guard self. Don't wait until tomorrow to watch Baby Reindeer. You need to watch it now and binge the whole thing, okay? Just go and do it. It's so good. Sorry, the crying, because I'm like, no, you can't cry out of your eyes. My face is now trying to cry out of my nose. There we go. Okay. Cannot believe we are ending this live chat on that discussion and crying. Everybody go hug your pet. I'm going to go make some banana pancakes. And what am I going to watch? I've got nothing to watch. I'm like, oh, here's something fun that I might go and watch again. The Dungeons and Dragons movie. That was fun. I might watch that again. I particularly liked the ending. All right, that's it. I'm going. I love you guys very much. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry to end that chat on such a downer topic. That's sad. Next time, new rule. No downer topics. Deal? Yeah. Quote of the year. My face is now trying to cry out of my nose. That's correct. I really do have a dog hair like stuck in my eye. Okay, I'm going to go deal with that. Thank you guys. I will catch you in the next one. Bye. How do I stop this? I always struggle with this.